Hi, I'm Dr. Taryn P. Lupo, and I'd like to take you on a little tour of Peterborough, New Hampshire. Stick around. I'd like to take you now on a tour of Peterborough, New Hampshire, a good town to live in. For my international friends, Peterborough is in the northeast of the United States. And you can see it here on this outline. This is the state of New Hampshire. Down here you'll see Boston, and there's Montreal and the Canadian border there. New Hampshire is divided by the White Mountains. You'll have a northern area and what they call southern New Hampshire. Peterborough is down south in the southwest corner here. You can get an idea that Peterborough's right here, and it's pretty close to a lot of major cities. From Concord, it's only about an hour drive. To Manchester, it's about a 45-minute drive. And to Nashua, it's about a 50-minute drive. And Keene's your closest big city. It's only 20 minutes away. Peterborough's population is a little over 6,000 people, and its median home price is $243,000. Median gross monthly rent is around $842. The tax rate is around 27%. The median real estate tax amount is around $5,000. Most of Peterborough was built around a river. Actually started out as a mill town. So there's some beautiful views and lots of water features all over Peterborough. Over the years, the milling went away, and Peterborough focused on tourism and publishing. In the 1980s, there was almost 100 magazines published out of Peterborough, like Byte Magazine, MacLeod, and of course Yankee Magazine. Peterborough is an old town. It was permanently established by 1760. At its heart, Peterborough has a lovely downtown area. There's lots of hidden little parks and green space, lots of historical architecture and historical buildings. But many people come for the first time as tourists. They come to shop all the artisan shops all over the downtown area. There's tea rooms, spas, bookstores, all kind of bakeries and shops to venture in and out of. It's very easy to spend a day just wandering around all the cute little shops. Over the years, Peterborough has become a melting pot for many artists and musicians. Almost every local you talk to is very interested in what's going on in the local music and art scene. There's live music or entertainment going on almost every night in Peterborough somewhere. One of the big hubs for that is Harlow's Pub. Harlow's has hosted some pretty famous musicians. It's the center of live music activity downtown. Something's going on almost every night there. When you want to take a break from exploring, you can stop and get some specialty wine, or stop and get some homemade chocolate, fudge, and ice cream. And of course, there's also wonderful restaurants hidden all over Peterborough. Many people come to explore the natural beauty of Peterborough. There's hidden pockets of beauty everywhere. One of my favorite things to do is hike in Peterborough. There's tons of places to go, and you never know what you're going to find, like this gigantic tree that I love. You can find all kinds of great hiking opportunities for just about every skill level. If you time a visit right in the fall, you can see the leaves turning. Peterborough puts on quite a color show. Peterborough also attracts some bird watchers. There's lots of hikes through the woods for that. It also attracts a good share of outdoorsmen and kayakers. I think almost every day I see someone kayaking the lake in the summer. You can even swim in the lake. MacLeod Dam has a beach area set aside just for that. It also has a boat launch where you can put your own kayak in. You can also see views of Mount Monadnock. If you're daring enough or you need more of a challenge, you can always go hike Mount Monadnock. It's a short drive away. Peterborough also has an indoor tennis club, which you can play tennis all year round at. They also boast a golf course and a country club. Peterborough also has Adams Playground. It's been newly renovated and the playground is huge. If you're planning on moving to Peterborough, you'll get real familiar with Adams Playground. It boasts its own ballpark, basketball courts, community tennis courts, community pool, and even a community skate park. Peterborough also promotes a lot of cool sustainability programs, and it even focuses programs on kids, things like the Cornucopia Project and the Community Garden. In fact, in 2014, the city of Peterborough installed the largest solar array in all of New Hampshire. Its power is now 100% sustainable. Peterborough is also a very health-conscious town. You can find organic food everywhere. New Hampshire's oldest and largest organic farm stand and garden, called Rosalie's Garden, will even let you pick your own flowers. If you want to learn more about them, click the little icon that's appearing in the upper right corner. Peterborough has multiple local farmers markets, as well as 2 different health food stores. The town also has many yoga studios, and it actually has a pretty spiritual vibe. Many religions have some sort of church or temple here. One of my favorite to visit is this Buddhist temple. This town is also home to the world-famous MacLeod artist colony. The residents of Peterborough have always been fond of live theater. There are 2 theaters in such a small town. One of them here is the Peterborough Players. The Peterborough Players have been around since 1933 and are going strong today. The famous play Our Town was written by Thornton Wilder while he was actually at the MacLeod artist colony. The Peterborough Players Playhouse has also had a few famous actors come through it, like James Whitmore. They honor him every year. The residents of Peterborough also love to dance. This style of dancing is called contra dancing, and it's very famous to New England. In fact, it's been going on the same way for hundreds of years. Peterborough hosts the Snowball, which is one of the largest contra dances in New England. Another thing you can do is go candlepin bowling right in town. There is lodging in town if you want to come for a visit. Or if you'd rather, you could stay at one of the local B&Bs. The town also has its own community hospital, which makes it very convenient, as well as the Bond Wellness Center located inside the hospital. One thing I'm really surprised at is, even though Peterborough is a pretty small town, I almost never have to leave here to get anything I want. I can pretty much find anything at the local job lots or the local hardware store or grocery store. Very few times do I need to leave town unless I'm going to go look for big box stores in Keene. If you plan on coming to Peterborough for a visit or maybe relocating here, feel free to leave a comment below if you have any questions and I'll try to get back to you. I really do love living here and I hope you'll come check this town out.
Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. Also, give this a thumbs up, a like, a share, or if you have something to add, remember to comment below. Thanks. Also, don't forget to stop by terranlupo.com. I have up videos that you can't see anywhere else. Currently, I have one on carnivorous plants and also how to make your own mead. All you have to do is go over and sign